Hi, my name's Quinn, and I wanted to talk to you today about something that's better than sliced bread. It will change your life, and that's a Traeger grill. Until recently, I didn't really know what that was. I grew up on a cattle ranch. I was one of many girls, and we spent all of our time in the house cooking, in the kitchen, whereas all the guys got to sit outside and play with the grill. And, they played with it. They were checking propane. They wanted to make sure it didn't catch fire, and believe me, I understand that because I've almost caught a tree on fire, and definitely not something I want to relive. And so, like I said, until recently, I had no idea really what that meant. And it's getting cold here in Oregon, and the last thing I want to do is sit outside and barbecue. Well, recently, my boyfriend called and said, "Hey, honey, I'm going to cook dinner tonight. You're never going to believe what I've got. You got to come over." And I thought, okay, well, now I'm a little scared. I showed up anyway, and sure enough, he had a Traeger out back, and I was shocked. I had no idea he was going to get this, and I wanted to see how it worked. So I went out there with him and said, "Oh, wow, this is great. Where's the propane go?" And he said, "No, that's the best thing. We don't have to worry about propane, especially with that cost of propane going up. That doesn't even play a part in this. We don't have to light it, nothing. We just push a button, it's ready to go. We add pellets." Believe it or not, pellets come in 8 flavors. And in those 8 flavors, you can change your meal completely. It's like seasoning in a bag. So I said, okay, so we pushed the button, got it started. About 5 minutes later, we put our meat in and just closed the lid. So we'd put some steaks on there, and I said, okay, well, should we check it in like 5-10 minutes and see how it's going? He said, "No, honey, we don't have to worry about that. I got it. Let's go back inside for a while. It's cold out here." And I agreed. I did not want to sit outside and freeze. A half hour later, I'm getting pretty nervous. And so he said, "Oh, no, don't worry about it. We got it. They're done. They're done." And I said, "Well, you're pretty confident, so let's go." We pulled those steaks off the grill, and they were beautiful. He sliced them open, and the juice just flowed from them. When we went ahead and took a bite of them, they melted in your mouth. I could have eaten these things without a knife. So, he proved me wrong 100% in believing that couldn't really do anything better than a barbecue or the kitchen. And I asked him then, "Well, how do we clean this up?" And he said, "Well, that's the easiest part. We just roll up that tin foil and we throw it away." So, I gotta tell you, from cooking my bacon to my steak to my pizza, and even throwing in a cooked apple, I can do anything on a Traeger. And it has changed my life, and it will change your life too. It is something that will take the work out of cooking. So I suggest give Traeger a try, and you will be happy. Thank you.